This is Dutchie Montana, and you're watching an Artyj production interview, bitch.
So what's up, Dutch? How you been?
Bro, I'm just trying to find my way up to the top.
Facts. You know, so we're gonna start off with one of your biggest songs in your first music video, Blue. You know, so we're just gonna listen to the track first. Anything that comes to your mind, speak freely. I have questions for you, and move on from there.
Put up to your fashion show. You know you drippy while you flashing though. I was tryna see some action, so why you had to be irrational? Tryna show you my passion, bro. You're like a distraction. Niggas know I'm never lacking. With the toolie get it clapping. Fuck a groupie, they be acting. Never knew me while you chatting. Every time that I do, I still end up thinking about you. Now I'm just blue. You can't walk a step in my shoes. You can't walk a step in my shoes.
So that first verse, was that about somebody?
Yeah, that first verse was about this one shorty that had invited me to her fashion show. Long story short, led me on. I went walking, like I pulled up, I popped out. That's why I said I was fucking up my kicks, cause like I went and walked to go, cause I couldn't get it right, but I still pulled up.
Yeah.
So.
Fucking up the kicks part.
Yeah, fucking up my kicks.
Was it a long walk?
It was long, bro. It was at school, and I live on the other side of the town, feel me? So I had to walk my ass the whole way there. Ass. Yeah.
Where'd you get that zoom from?
So that zoom, what you talking about, where that chorus originated?
Yeah.
So after that, that night I got picked up, and I went to go get lit with my friends. So it was like, I've been away like zoom.
You're just telling the story of that day.
Yeah, basically telling the story of that day and everything that was going through my mind during that time period of my life. Literally to the letter.
So because of what you went through that day, that made you feel blue.
Yeah. Like there was reasons leading up to blue. I was blue before blue. Like I told you, things with my ex has caused me to feel blue. So during that time I was trying to move on, and then I felt blue again. Nigga, blue times two. Blue times two.
See, towards the end of the song, it slows down, but then you come right back at it, tricking the audience of the song's over. Nah, it's not. Where did you get that concept? Or is that just something you do personally with all your songs?
That's something I personally do with all of my songs, because I feel like you and the beat are like a pedal. The beat, you hear the beat, it could be nothing. The words give it the emotion of the song. So like, I like to go in and out with the beat to show my versatility of what I could do with the sound. Giving something different to the ear, because if you just hear a beat and repetitive bars and chorus, I feel like, to me, my ear gets tired of that. So like each time, that's why I said the chorus differently 3 times.
You want it to flow. Like
yeah, I want it to flow and be a new sound to the ear each time that you go into a different bar. Out the window with the shade, boom, 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 boom. Shorty say she wanna sit, cause I got you. I ain't even get a kiss, now I feel. I was fucking on my cage, trying to get to. Should've known you wasn't shit, my homies told me to. Yeah. Why do I feel blue? Keep on thinking about you. Yeah, I used to call you boo.
From that day, how long did it take you to record the song?
2 weeks. Not as in I started writing the next day. It took 2 weeks for me to get the inspiration to write the song.
Mm. What studio did you record this at?
That one I recorded in Portier. Most of my first songs, all of my songs from my first SoundCloud, Young Dutch, that was all with Portier.
Who mixed it?
Him. Mixing, mastering.
Portier.
Yeah.
That's his name. Okay. Alright. So this is your first music video, you know?
It's a fact.
Directed by
Yours truly.
yours truly right here, Javon Artyj. What was your mindset really first going into this? Like, oh, this is about to be my first music video. Like,
I was completely excited because I was already getting shown mad love from people playing my song at parties. So when I got in touch with you, and then you gave me the chance to do this video.
And How I Met You was
at a party, actually.
At a party, and you was just singing it.
And you didn't even know it was me.
It's
right?
crazy because I was trying to get in contact with. The first time I heard this was like a year prior.
Mm.
And I was trying to get in contact. I was like, yo, who is this nigga? Where can I find him? And then Fate
Let us together.
Allowed me to finally find you. Because I knew it was your Middletown. You know what I mean? I heard this song from Destin. Because we was walking just from the school to come to my crib to smoking shit. And like we was listening to, he was like, yo, I'm about to put you on to some shit. And I was like, who is it? This sounds like some real professional shit. Some nigga that's like 20-something. And like, how do you feel when people say this song is like ahead of your time?
I feel like a compliment. I take that as a compliment because I like the way controversy builds. Like they look at me as I'm young. A lot of people look at younger people as not much because of the age, but that means nothing. I mean, you could be 25 and still have the maturity level of a 12-year-old. So I feel like people not expecting that, it just gives me more ability to do more because they're expecting some other different shit. Like, oh, he could do this, but what else can he do?
Out the window with a steak, boom, boom, boom. Shorty say she wanna.
Special shout out to the Vapor for
The Viper.
Let's use his whip. Shout out to him.
Shout out to my man, that ass. All love, you know that.
He was a big part of this video.
But you see that guy right there, the Nino.
Yeah.
That nigga's up. Before the video, that was my man.
Shooting the video also.
Yeah, shooting the video also. But then I got sent to Juvie. Came out. Trying to get my money right. I had money. Gave him money for this thing, and he took it and run. Never hit me back. Was looking for him. He owes me and my other bro money. So you see him, he's a dub.
Here we're at Davidge Park, a known location in Middletown. To a whole lot of things. Have you been to Davidge prior? Like, were you there? Like,
I grew up in Middletown. I lived my whole life in Middletown. I know the ins and outs, the backs and fronts of every block, every park. For me, so yeah, that I used to go to this park as a kid with my grandfather.
that we were fishing and shit in the lake.
Yeah, exactly, fishing, all of that, just good vibes. I remember. But I chose this setting because I liked how it was so quiet, and how when you just look over the lake, you just see it's like a reflecting time, like meditation almost. And I wanted to have that aura throughout the whole video. Like from the opening scenes, me walking in, the tints of the video. Some might say it's a little too dark, but I feel like the depth of the colors and stuff, it adds to why I feel blue. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, while I was editing this and like when I was picking and choosing the shots, I was feeling that same vibe. It was he's sad moment, he feels alone moment, and like I feel like you as like the main subject in the video did a great job projecting the vision I had for it, and it was just great. It was great communication between the director and the main focus.
Cause I got you, I ain't even get a kiss, now I feel blue, I was fucking on my kicks trying to get
that last shot. That was probably like you see it a couple more times throughout the video, but I think that's the best shot throughout the whole video because the lighting from like the lights coming from the bottom and how dark everything is, but you still see your face.
It's like the silhouette of my body almost.
It's like that was like how do you feel about that shot?
So that shot was obviously done in the whip. We had the speaker with lights on it, and it was basically like having a party in the whip. Like you had the music bumping. Overall for the whole video, I just felt like it was so fun to do, working with each other. It was just extremely fun.
Because this song, like, yeah, you could be sad to it, but at the same time, because how upbeat and how like the motion of the song, it's multiple moods.
It's like you're sad, but now I'ma get lit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Should've known you wasn't shit, homie told me to. Now I feel blue. Now I feel blue. Now I feel blue. And niggas know I'm never lacking. With the tool they get it clapping. Fuck a groupie, they be acting. Never know me while you chatting. Rollin' doobies getting smacked in. Every time that I do, I still end up thinking about you. Now I'm just blue. You can't walk.
The shot of like you're talking about bitches and shit like that getting lit, but then it switches to you. Now I feel blue. Now you're on the bench. You know what I mean? How do you?
So what I wanted that to reflect was like us as humans, we turn to other materialistic things, maybe drugs, sex, like things that feed the flesh but don't feed the soul. So that ends up leaving you still feeling blue at the end of the day. No matter how lit you get, how many parties you go to, then you come home alone by yourself and reflect. You're still blue at the end of the day.
Should've known you wasn't shit, homie told me to.
So who's that right there?
Where was that?
Who is that?
Talk no more.
You don't talk no more?
No.
Okay.
You just don't talk no more. That's it.
Would you say a lot of people play like seasons in your life? They come and go?
Yeah. A lot of the reason why I do and make the music, the type of music that I do, is because of that same fact. Music's always gonna be there. Music's always been there for me when people haven't been there for me. So that's why I like. And this is a perfect example how these people come into my life and you think they're so significant, but then they leave like if nothing happened.
Yo, why do I feel blue? Keep on thinking about you. Yeah, I used to call you boo. That's it.
Any thoughts on the vid?
A couple thoughts. Looking back at this right now and seeing like all my faces, I could literally remember the same exact feelings that I was feeling like recording this. Like
That brings you back to it?
yeah, it's just like a nostalgic thing, you know.
Explain the feeling of being in front of the camera for the first time.
I felt at home. Now I'm not saying that when I do finally make it all the way up with this rap career, well, I'm not a rapper, I don't identify as that anymore, I identify as an artist because I don't just want to rap, I want to express all aspects of music. That's not just rap, I sing soulful stuff, so.
Would you ever consider like maybe like writing like a book or something like that?
Nah, I feel like in order for me to have like a genuine impression upon my fans, that I would need to speak to them, like they need to see my face. That's why I want to use social media, and I have been using social media to reach out to my fans, speak words of life upon them.
Yeah, one of my questions is What are some ideas you have with the interaction with the fans? So you said social media. What else? What else you have?
When I make it up there, obviously, meet and greets. I just want to have a strong connection with the fans, not at a level where like, you know, there's rappers like, take pictures, alright, leave. I want to have that one-on-one connection with them.
What can we expect next from Dutchie music-wise?
The mixtape.
What's it called?
The Garden of Eden.
Explain the concept behind the Garden of Eden.
So the concept is to reflect the idea of the Garden of Eden, which is in the Bible, where Adam and Eve stayed at, and there was a tree that they weren't supposed to eat from that had forbidden fruit. And I'm calling this the Garden of Eden because I feel we live in the Garden of Eden, because there's so many forbidden fruits around us every day, different sins that we gotta try to break, but we're only human. So
for the fan, what kind of mood are they gonna be in while they're listening to the Garden of Eden?
Definitely a bag vibe, like a bag type of vibe.
Is it heavy on the bag vibe, or we gonna get some Dutchie wave in there too?
Get that little Dutchie wave juice in there for me, of course, but like, there's just certain key songs that I just spilled my heart out to. There's those few songs, and then there's a few songs that's like, okay.
What are some of the topics of those few songs?
They all kind of follow the same kind of concept, but just different stages of that concept. I got a song called No Romance, where it's like reflecting after you've gotten your heart broken, and now you're like, alright, so now I wanna fuck bitches. No romance, no hold hands. I mean, it changes from the vibe, opposed to you get roses. Let's say you get something like roses. I ain't just do this for me. That's how you know how I do. Now I get smoking this weed. Just trying to forget about you. So now, I've done that for a minute. So I feel like, alright, it's time that I get back out there.
So, getting back out there, are you... So see, these Saudis, like, they skeezers, or you hoping the wife out?
Trisha! I'm not jacking none of that. I'm here. I'm living my life. That's all I gotta say. I mean, no further questions. JK.
We're gonna hop into a little bit more personal life real quick. So, your relationship with your family, would you say that helps with your dreams or holds you back?
Definitely in the beginning, I felt like it held me back because they didn't support what I was doing.
It was understanding what you was doing?
Yeah, it wasn't understanding it. Cause my parents are religious, so like me making the music that I make, relaying the messages that I relayed of things that I've done, they just wasn't expecting that. But I'm a human.
Everything.
Yeah, it goes against what they almost believe in. But as a human being, we all make mistakes, you know, and I'm still trying to find my way. I'm still working on having that spiritual enlightenment, all of that. Getting in touch with my higher self. But now, like, they've come aboard on it, so they're supporting, but I still try not to ask. I still don't ask nothing from them, because I don't want them to sow a seed and a thing that they don't really support at heart. But I feel like they've slowly started to come to my side, but it's a work in progress.
When it comes to the day where you have that bag, and like, say if like maybe for example your sister was to come to you for like, hey, help a sister out, like how do you feel about helping the fam?
I'm gonna help them. I'm getting money. I want to get money so I can help them. I want to get money so I can help the world. This is bigger than rap. The reason why my purpose for this music is bigger than rap. It's not meant for money. But in order to make the changes that I want to make, I need money to do so.
With the world, what are some of the things you want to change about it?
I want to change up the perspective on everyone. I feel like everyone's too brainwashed by social media and focus on the wrong things. So I want to try to give them words of enlightenment, speak life upon them, because I feel like not enough of us are doing that for our. Yeah, exactly. I feel like not enough of us are showing love to our neighbor, and that's why the hole just keeps getting deeper, like to the point of no return, unless someone like me or somebody tries. There's not enough people who want to try.
You think just too many people are focusing on just on the straight party bitches money?
Too many people don't care. Too many people have already lost touch of their moral compass. They're just living for the moment. Yeah, that's cool for a minute, but then what? What happens when that moment's over?
What do you think destiny has in store for you?
Well, like I say, it's greatness. If you gotta, I've been speaking things into existence before rap, after, during the rap, here to the point that we are here right now. You speak things into existence, they will happen. So I feel I'm supposed to be a vessel by God to fulfill this purpose.
Like the music, I think you kind of elaborated on this before, but what do you think the meaning of rap music is to you? Because people have different interpretations. People think, oh, rap is a way to get money and just be rich. But then other people find it as a path to, like you said, enlighten people, to wake people up. Like, what is it, where do you see yourself inside this rap game?
Like, I definitely make songs that can be lit, that you want to just vibe to. But you asked me about what rap means to me, but rap is music. And what music means to me, that's the freedom of expression. There's no other thing besides art, painting, things like that. Those are ways you can express yourself. And to me, rap is like a spoken word, poetry. You use metaphors, similes, different things like that to relay a message.
There's a select few of people who do rap, not even just rap, but music in general.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think you deserve to be part of that group?
Why do I feel I deserve? Because I'm in the stew every day. I'm grinding for this. I bleed for this. I feel like a lot of people who are doing it, half-assing it. Like, I fully dove in, fully submerged myself in the waters of rap. Like, you have to. You gotta live, sleep, eat that if you wanna grow. And every day I try to expand my vocabulary so that I keep growing and never plateau.
Who are some artists who inspire you to allow you to speak this way? Because it's not like, people just hop out the gate with no inspiration. Who are some of the artists out there who speak to you on a personal level? So
first off, I gotta say my son Drake, because, come on, Marvin's Room, everybody knows that vibe, Marvin's Room. But Drake, Chance the Rapper, just for the simple fact that they don't always need to talk about drugs. They don't always need to talk about the things that everyone talks about. They show a different perspective, and they're in touch with that Birkin. They're in touch with their emotions, and that's okay. Because I feel like we're so preoccupied trying to be numb that we lose touch of the qualities of life. We're all on our phones. We're all our minds are preoccupied, focusing on things we shouldn't be.
Anybody from the raw roots of hip hop from like the 90s?
Of course, there's lyrical people that was like, okay, he snapped. Now I want to start snapping. I'm not even gonna hold you. My first inspiration, believe it or not, was Eminem, just because, like, how he was just able to say as he pleased and do what he wants. He wasn't afraid to express himself. He wasn't afraid to say what the fuck he wants. Say what, even though people may have looked at him as, oh, he's odd, he's this, he's that, but he stayed true to who he was. It wasn't it wasn't made up. It was just his inner mind.
What is the Eminem song that sticks out to you?
Farewell. Farewell, miss. I know that you could care less, but I'm sorry for everything. I was careless. But I need you to know that I love you so much. And I've been drinking myself to sleep. My soul's crushed. A couple more shots. I know I'm gonna go nuts. Still can't deal with the fact you left me with no crutch. My son.
Say if you was to get signed right now by a big name artist, who would you want that artist to be? Like, who in the game right now is sticking out the most? Not just like sticking out the most, but who do you think personality-wise would help you grow as an artist?
Personality-wise, that'll help me grow.
Somebody with wisdom.
J. Cole. J. Cole got wisdom. That nigga's woke. He's woke.
I was thinking Cole too, because what Cole's doing right now is he's playing Big Brother, and like as in the song Middle Child, I'm dead in the middle of 2 generations. I'm little brother, big brother at once.
Bridging the gap.
Like, he has the knowledge to inspire and not just inspire up and coming, but teach who's here to be a better version of themselves. Do you feel like you need to be a better version of yourself, or do you already think in your mindset that you're already kind of there?
The purpose of life is to get in touch with your higher self. That's leveling up emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So, no, I'm far from my true potential. I'm far from where I want to be. Even though things are looking up, things are looking good, I'm nowhere near where I want to be though. That's just my heart craves something more.
What is it that you crave?
I crave the change. I crave a good change. That's what I crave for the world, for me, my family. That's what I crave.
At this point in your career, would you say like you're ready to perform?
Always ready to perform. I performed, I think, 2 times at 2 different venues, coast to coast and then in Newburgh. And then little performances at parties that people wanted me to come to. I'm always ready to perform. I could perform freestyling, all of that. Like, that's where I thrive the most, because I feel like you can hear the words, but when you see me saying them and you see the pain in my eyes, then it gives a whole different connection, a whole different vibe to the viewer.
What songs have you performed at these 2 venues?
Buttercup, unreleased song. Living Too Fast. You and the 845. Like, those are all unreleased songs. So like everybody who's in Middletown that's in tune with me gets access to all of those songs. So you need to get your shit up.
We're good from here, man. Anything you wanna say to the fans?
Yeah, I just wanna say thank all of you for supporting me, and keep showing love, and I will always show love right back.
Alright. That was fire.